Good morning, everyone. Happy Friday. Welcome to Indie Friday. Thank you very much to Fart Sandwich and The Real Codus and Orphea Chouse and Quinn Fogg and Larnda Solon and Perpetual Panda all for resubbing, and thank you and Sholo for cheering all before I even hopped on the bike. Today we've got a very fun one because you all get to play along with me. We are playing King of the Castle. I have never played this game before. I have truly no idea how this game is played. I'm very excited to see how it gets played. But just as a heads up, this is one of those games that you are able to interact with. Even if you don't own the game, you should be able to play. You'll see, I think it's like some website. I don't know it off the top of my head right now, but it'll show up on the screen. But if you have the game, I believe you can play along with me while like being connected to your game. But we'll see. We'll see. All I know is that I get to customize my monarch. I'm just going to randomize a bunch, and we're going to just choose whoever it is. But it's fun because every region has their own style and their own vibe. It's really good. I'm a big fan so far of this art style. Basically, from my understanding of this game, is that I get to be a monarch, and I get to try to run my little space, and then everyone else who's a part of this game is the subject. We'll just stop here. We'll be this person. This seems great. Yeah. Yeah, I think that must be it. Rambler. But, take a look here. I'll get to start a new dynasty. Let me just go ahead and type this in using my keyboard, because that'll be easier. My monarch name will be... how about... His Grace... His Grace... Schupenstern. His Grace Schupenstern in the dynasty of Grub. King His Grace Schupenstern of the Grub dynasty. I think that sounds good to me. So, what I do now is I begin the game. I'm going to play on Twitch. And now I believe this means that you can play just by interacting with chat. If you have the game, that you'll appear in the story more often, I guess, is the whole vibe there. So, I think I've got my Twitch extension attached. Correct me if I'm wrong, chat, but I'm pretty sure it's on somewhere. So, I think it's there. Yes, it's on? Alright, it's on. It all works. Alright, which of these three regions am I going to choose? I'm going to choose the Grandees of the South, the Barons of the March. Let's do the Counts of the East, because they got a nice vampire quality. Allegations of forbidden rituals are unproven. Alright, I'm into this. Yeah, if it's not on mobile, but I think you should be fine. So everyone, you can just type in !join. And you should be able to be there. Alright, check this out. We got ourselves a lot of barons, counts, and grandees. The chat today is going to be kind of a mess, I bet. So maybe what I should do is just turn off the chat screen on the overlay. Although it is good to see the bits that aren't join, right? It seems like it cuts it out anyway. So we should be okay. Yeah, we're fine. Here, let me move myself over. I don't actually know where I'm going to want to be for this game. So I'm just going to... I'll move myself down to the corner for now. I think we'll start there. We'll see if that works. All right. But right now it seems like we've we're getting a little slower. Also, it seems like basically all of the people who are in chat right now have joined. If you didn't join this one, I'm sure we'll play another game, so don't worry too much. We'll start right here, shall we? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, begin! Again, I've never played this game before, so we will be learning it all together, okay? Alright. In order to win, I must acquire an heir and then complete my ambition. Okay, sounds good. Your first reign will likely end in disaster. Heavy is the head that wears the crown. Good to know. Good to know that the first one I'm not expected to win. Alright, I gotta watch out for schemes. If they pass all their stages, they'll win the game. If the region's defiance stat gets too high, the regions may rebel against me. Good to know. Whew! To win, pass all 3 stages of my scheme. Each stage requires you to get stats to certain levels, which are affected in votes. Good to know. The nobles vote. How you vote is up to you, for your region's scheme, to stop other schemes, or for the good of the kingdom. And then the nobles... If your defiance stat is high enough, you can rebel. This pauses your scheme, which is risky, especially if you have low military. Good to know. Good to know, nobles. Alright, I just want to make sure that I stop your schemes and have a good time. Each season, I'll get 3 events to play. Click on one to get started. Ooh, take a look at this beautiful land that we live in. Let's see, what do we do here? Let's do council introduction, shall we? This is my monarch. This is my streamer's character. I'll appear in most stories, but not all. Great. These are the kingdom stats. Alright, if any of them are 0 at the start of a season, the game will end. Okay, so I need to make sure that all my stats are good. Region stats. Which events are generated? Okay, cool. Defiance is higher than both authority and stability. A region can trigger a rebellion. Got it. And then I can scroll through the full list of nobles and their wealth. There. Great. Alright, let's take a look. Now that you're king, your first duty is to meet the Council of Nobles. Alright, who am I gonna meet? The nobles will hail from across the kingdom, the desolate east, the scorching south, and of course, the bleak march. Man, it sounds like I live in a terrible place if all I describe is the desolate, the scorching, and the bleak. Alright, let's talk to the counts of the east first. Oh-ho! Hello, Countess Luluni. Are you in the chat? Well, you must be in the chat, right? Alright. May you escape the doom that befell your predecessor. There you are, welcome. Nice to meet you. Oh, premium nobles. This is a player who has bought King of the Castle. That's fair. You can set your customizations, all that stuff. We all know that. Hello, what a twist, Prince. May the 9th God bless your reign, your holiness. I trust you will conduct yourself with honor and faith. Hail and well met, your majesty. I gotta say, I just want to put this out here. I would, if I were a king, and a guy introduced themselves to me as Baron Cumcrack, I'd be like, huh, do I really want to be king here? Do I really want to be king here? Alright. Whew, okay. I've been introduced to them all. Welcome. The council hall immediately fills with raised voices as the nobles argue with each other and demand your favor. You sit back. You sigh and sit back. Is this what the council is like? No wonder your father told you to avoid the throne at all costs. Alright, good to know. Okay, path to victory. Let's take a little look here. Heir and ambition. The monarch must acquire an heir. Got it, yes. A spouse is useful, but not necessary. Complete your ambition before a scheme or a rebellion usurps you, or before you lose all of your authority. Got it, I can do that. Her Majesty, the first few years of your reign are the most difficult. You're new and unproven. The nobles of the council will scheme against you, hoping to kick you off the throne and put their own puppet claimant in your place. Those fools who couldn't scheme their way out of a paper bag. I don't think it's gonna happen. Better kings than you have been toppled by their treacherous nobles, your majesty. To defeat their schemes, you must secure an heir and prove that you are worthy of the crown by completing an ambition. When you die, how do you hope the kingdom will remember you? Alright, okay, what's my... I'm gonna say... I'm gonna go for farming. I'm gonna get real into farming. You can't see it right here. There, farming. I'm gonna get into farming. Whew. Thank you, Rambler. Interesting. Are you concerned for the welfare of the commoners? Or are you just hoping for a favorable passage in the history books? I suggest over the next few years you focus on improving the kingdom's overall farming as much as possible. Yep, can do. Once I have an heir, I'll return to discuss how your ambition is progressing. Good luck, your majesty. Alright. The coronation. Let us begin. Your majesty, I've scheduled your coronation to take place in a week's time. Shouldn't I be giving the orders now? Of course, your majesty, but to delay any longer would to make the nobles restless. And when the nobles get restless, they may take their daggers and they look for the nearest back. We wouldn't want that, I suppose. Thank you, Arch1v3, for resubbing. As is tradition, the council will decide what happens at your coronation. But it's my coronation! This is an absolute monarchy, your majesty. Everything has to be run past a council vote, even this. Shall we call the nobles in? Absolutely. Okay. Choices will change stats. Some choices that do so will indicate this change here. Cool. Alright. They do not show the region affected. Good to know. So these are the upcoming choices your nobles will vote on. Each of these may change stats in some way. The monarch can change how a vote is run with a law. Woohoo, fun. I love to do that. Wait, go back. Yes. You may use one law per vote. Try using veto on one option you dislike. Okay. When the vote opens, nobles will vote using the command vote, followed by a choice letter. Okay? So you just do vote A, B, C, D. That kind of thing. Cool. Alright, what am I gonna veto? Well, let me check my choice first. Alright, what do I want most? What do I want most? I really love going in the river. It'll ruin my authority, but I just like jumping in the river. I mean, I do also love jugglers. The thing is, I'm a guy who loves jumping in rivers and jugglers. I'm gonna say river today. This is what my choice is. And let me veto. No, I'm just gonna choose that one. Let's do that one. Sounds good. Let's see. Let's get voting, folks. Again, you just have to do vote and then the number or the letter. Oh, only a few going for B and D right here. Seems like the monarch's choice. That's what I like. I love to be on the same page with my kingdom. We all want me to jump in the river. And by jump, I mean get thrown into the river. But if I say that I want to, it makes it look like I'm in on it, you know? Alright, 0 seconds remaining. Let us continue. Yes, we will throw the king into the river. This shows by the way stat has been changed and by how much. Okay, cool. Good to know. Alright, I'm civil, but my authority is dubious. Let me get changed out of my nice robes. The nobles pick you up and carry you out to the Dreadwater River, hurling you into the shallow water with a cheer. When you climb back up with the bank, soaking wet, the Chancellor steps forward and places the crown upon your head. Is it your imagination? Or are some of the nobles stifling giggles? Alright, cool. Great, we'll end this season, and we'll continue going. Alright, each region will now vote for one of the 3 randomly selected schemes. Schemes are made up of 3 stages with specific stat requirements. Passing all of those places the region's claimant on the throne, winning the game. Okay, so that's what you're up to, nobles. A false pretender occupies the throne while my claim is ignored. Grandees of the South, this is a stain on our honor. We must not allow it to go unanswered. Alright, let's see. You got 30 seconds, Grandees of the South. Which scheme should the Grandees pursue to overthrow the new king and place their preferred claimant, Asimo, on the throne? Oh no! Is it gonna be a farm battle? Oh shoot, we doing a farm battle right now? Uh-oh. Looking like a good old-fashioned farm battle. Alright, 0 seconds remaining. Continue! Alright. You're gonna raise your own farming. That's interesting. I want that too, though, so who knows what's gonna happen. Alright. Good to know you all want food too. You gotta raise your farming to 5 or more in 4 seasons. What's your current farming? Alright, you got a lot of farming. Uh-oh. Gloria. Barons of the March. When have the Barons of the March backed down from a fight? Never! I know you'll do whatever it takes to put me, your rightful queen, on the throne. Alright, what are you gonna do? Ooh, a couple different lower stabilities. It's not great, I gotta say. Oh. Lower authority. Ooh, what are we gonna do here? This is interesting. The thing is, the stability is gonna get a split vote, it seems like. Which means that C is most likely to get voted. Ooh. Alright. Looks like you're trying to lower authority with gunpowder. Whew, alright. Okay. And then finally, what do we have? Okay, you got a lower authority to 4 or less in 2 seasons. My authority... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It already is at 4. That's not good. Bianca, my fellow counts. In ancient times, the East was its own proud kingdom. We can bring back those days of glory, but not while the false king, his grace Schupenstern, wears the crown. Alright, what are you guys gonna do to me? Ooh, intimidation's interesting. Blood ritual. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, we got ourselves a farm battle! This is gonna be problematic to me, considering I also want the farming to be good. Ah, shoot. Ah, dang it, shoot, dang it. I just need to make the farming really good in the barrens. That's all I could do. Oh, man. Oh, mamma mia. Oh, this is gonna be interesting. Alright, barons, you're the only ones who aren't interested in farming. Alright. Trying to get some farming going. Highest farming in 4 seasons. Oh, mamma mia. Your farming's so good. Okay. Alright. I can review all these things. Got it. When I have an heir, they'll appear on the right of this page. Okay, got it. If your reign ends abruptly, the nobles will vote for the next monarch. Ah, shoot. The vote is between the 2 regions with the highest combined stat and you and your heir, if you have one. Okay, interesting. Got it. Alright. Yeah, I know I don't currently have an heir. It's kind of problematic. I'm gonna work on that right now. Ooh. Okay, we got some stuff in the south right now. Let's go talk about the invitation first, shall we? Okay. Your Majesty, it is my singular honor to invite you to attend the annual night of the Seven Pyres celebration. Thank you, Grande. Surfendorf. Ooh. Do I want to raise Defiance? No, Defiance is... I don't want that. What's that? What's that all about? Do you not know it's the biggest festival in the entire South? How are you the king? Thank you, by the way, to Morioki for subscribing and to Like a Fox87 for also resubbing. Didn't even notice it because I was too busy focused on the game. All right. Yeah, I love this. Whee! Fireworks! I love fireworks. Indeed, Your Majesty. I look forward to attending. We are blessed. I trust you are willing to finance and organize one of the pyres. It is customary for the king to do so if he is in attendance. Oh, yeah, baby. My pyre's gonna absolutely rip. Thank you, Boberation, for subscribing. I look forward to it, Your Holiness. Alright, okay. That's gonna lower some of my money. I know that for a fact, but that's okay. I still want to go. Sounds like a fun time. Your Majesty, the Archduke of Saal has invited you to his forthcoming wedding. Your attendance would help shore up relations between our two great nations. By the ninth great nation, the Isle of Saal is nothing more than a nest of pirates and cutthroats. Uh-oh. Fratriarch does not like the Isle of Saal. And I heard it isn't a proper marriage anyway. The Archduke is marrying a fish. Sorry I gave you that voice, Darkmoon Dagger. The groom is a finfolk, one of the denizens of the sea, perfectly sapient and actually amphibious. I'm sorry, we got ourselves a Shape of Water scenario going on right now? Well, the church doesn't agree with a man marrying a fish. We mustn't legitimize this farce by allowing the king to attend. It's Adam and Eve, not Adam and even fish. That one didn't work as well as I wanted. I'm the High Inquisitor. It's not my job to do puns. Alright. Should the king attend the wedding between the Archduke of Saul and the Finfolk groom? You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and veto. I'm gonna use my veto power. I'm gonna get rid of the condemn. I don't want to condemn this. I love fish people. I think they're great. Whew. Seems like my chat agrees that a fish person wedding would absolutely rip it up. It'll lower my faith, but who cares? No one cares about my faith. It'll also lower defiance, which is interesting. Don't love that. Gotta say, I don't love that part of it. That is good, right, Sonora? Adam and Eel is the much better one. Much better. Alright, I'm going to the wedding, folks. Simple as that. Excellent! The wedding is scheduled for next year. I'll inform the Archduke that you shall be delighted to attend. This kingdom is sliding into madness! Ah, the Grandes, you don't like this. You're aloof. Ah, it's okay. I'll survive. Yes, the peasants! The peasants love me! Peasant king! Peasant king! I love this. Alright, what's last? What's the last thing I gotta do here? I just realized I haven't used this to move. Wait, how do I move around? I'm sorry. Oh, I click. I see now. Now it makes more sense. I could be looking around. Alright, let's do it. Let's do the honor guard, shall we? I'm so far haven't been able to change my farming very much. Which is unfortunate. Now that you are king, you need personal protection. Why, I could plunge my sword into your heart right now, could I not? Pah! I'd like to see you try! I'm strong and fast. Is it your imagination or does Marshall stifle a wry chuckle? In any case, she quickly hides it. Alright, yeah. Yeah, what are my options? Tell me about my options. Okay. Ooh. The counts with the Knights of the Order of the Drowned Rose. That's interesting. Battle Nuns. The Sisterhood of Steel. Ooh, I love Battle Nuns. Nun with a mother effing gun. I love to hear that. veteran soldiers. I'm sorry to say it, but I think I gotta know about the battle nuns. Tell me more about the battle nuns. Terrifying warriors, and they've sworn a vow of silence, so at least they won't spill state secrets. But their faith and loyalty is to the church above all. Uh-oh. I can't choose them because my faith is bad. Okay, tell me about the Easter Knights. Thank you, industry-based. The Drowned Rose is a highly respectable. They'll understand palace etiquette, but it's been years since they've fought an actual battle. Hey, come on! They mostly write poems these days. Hey, come on! These soldiers have fought more battles than they've had hot dinners. They'll be uncouth, no doubt, and won't adapt to life in the palace, but they're loyal and tough as nails. I've made my decision. I really want the battle nuns, but I think they're gonna kill me. I think the battle nuns will kill me if I don't do this. So I'm gonna go with March. I think that's the best option for me. The Defiance is gonna be bad. I have noticed that the Defiance has already hit 3. That's pretty bad. Uh-oh, they're grumbling. I don't love that. Whew. I can't believe I had to turn down battle nuns. Maybe I should have just become more faithful. Not interested. The veterans arrive a few weeks later. They march into the throne room in perfect formation before lining up behind your throne, hands on their sword hilts. Each soldier sports a bigger scar than the last. Hell yeah. Alright, let's end this season. What are we voting on? Nobles can use their wealth to bid on any of the building in any region, each of which affects a stat. This is done through an auction where only the 2 most funded buildings are chosen. When the auction is open, nobles can fund with their following command. Fund a blank, which is your personal wealth, okay? Does everyone got that so far? Thank you, industry-based. When you're ready, hit start auction to begin the auction. Alright. So these are the folks, sorry, I probably should move myself to the other side of the screen so you all can see this. Give me a second. I'm gonna be over here for a bit. There's the richest nobles, just so we all know. Just so we all know, everyone in the chat who's the richest. Okay, starting auction. Here we go. Y'all got a minute. I'm gonna do a high-intensity biking during this minute. Whew. Okay. Alright, we got some interesting stuff over here. Can't really see the bottom, but right now the aqueduct is huge. Right now the aqueduct is going bonkers. The aqueduct is going absolutely bonkers. The Grandes to the south have funded that. It must be the most beautiful aqueduct of all time. Whew. Okay. Yeah, it seems like everyone spent a lot of their money on this aqueduct, which I'm happy about, personally. Personally, I'm happy about this. Okay. Time's up. Time's up. The buildings that are funded are the aqueduct and the theater. Ah, dang it. Whew. Exactly, right, Sonora. It's true. Alright, high intensity biking over. Whew. Alright, here's what we got. We got a lot. I guess I'll go back to the other side, sorry. I keep moving myself. But it seems worth it. Weep. There we go. Okay, I'm back over here. Alright, let's end this season. I'm ready. I gotta say, I don't love the fact that the farming is going well in the 2 places where farming needs to go well. Let's go do the escaped experiment. That sounds fun to me. I'm into this. Apparently something has escaped from the cellars of Conte Shadowbender's castle. Shadowbender! What have you been keeping in there? I've asked for eyewitness report from the local. Hello, Your Majesty. Here's an unholy sight. A monster stitched together from parts dug up from a village cemetery. I recognize my aunt and his earlobes. Bring me Conte Shadowbender! This creature is my life's work, Your Grace, and my son. Shadowbender, what do you have to say to yourself? His escape was regrettable. He just wanted to see the village up close. Rest assured I have chained him up far more securely in my dungeon to assure this won't happen again. It's too late for that. You and your unholy creation must be burned. It's the only way to cleanse the word of your evil. Alright. Uncertain outcomes called challenges. These can either be random or based on a stat. This percentage shows how the chance of success. Oh, I love that. I love that. Free the monster has a 70% chance of lowering my stability. Oh, but that's fun. Exactly industry based. Alright, okay. Okay, there's a lot of options here. I could just get more faith. I mean, okay, I'm gonna get rid of one of these. I'm gonna get rid of burn the monster, but let the Conte live. I think that sounds brutal. That sounds terrible. Here's what I'm gonna say. Either we burn them both, we keep them both alive, alright? Start the vote! Start the vote! You got 30 seconds! Oh. Everyone wants to free the monster. I love this. I love that so much of this is like, we don't actually care about the gameplay so long as we actually keep the monster alive. Because that sounds fun. Oh, the stability might lower a lot. We'll see how it goes. Okay. Okay. We're freeing the monster! Your Highness, the boy's not ready for freedom. This will end in disaster. The council would free this whole unholy monstrosity and allow its twisted creator to go unpunished. What kind of message does this send? Yes, the counts do not believe in me at all now. You're all mad. We'll see. Doom will come to the east. Doom. Maybe the real CODIS. Luckily, the High Inquisitor's prophecy proves nonsense. We gotta stay unstable, baby. Oh, everyone loves this! The so-called... Oh, it went up! The so-called abomination turns out to be a gentle fellow with a green thumb and a fondness for puppies! Soon enough, he's won over the villagers, who allow their children to go piggyback rides with him! Incredible! Incredible! He spends most of his time in the fields, growing flowers and vegetables for the community. Shadowbender couldn't be more proud! Ah, dang it, I made the farming really rough. I made the farming even better for you all. Shoot. Oh, shoot. I didn't want the monster to be able to farm in that sort of way. Dang it. Oh, dang it. Oh, finding a spouse. Yes, it's time. It's time. I need to get an heir. It's time. In the twisty passages of your castle, you can avoid your advisors, the nobles, even the spy master. But there's one person you can't avoid. Your mother! Why haven't you found a spouse yet? It's been almost a year. But mother, I don't want to get married. Nonsense! A king cannot rule alone. Don't worry, I'll take the liberty of finding eligible candidates. What's your preference, men, women? Do I not mind? I'll say any of them. I don't care. Excellent. I'll send out the messengers to the most influential noble families in the kingdom. Let's see what they have to offer. All right, who am I gonna get married to? I don't know. An island rises. Uh-oh. Grande Fratriarch, Your Majesty, Your Highness, something most strange has occurred in the Ghost Sea. A new island has risen, halfway between our shores and the Isle of Sal. The Finfolk raised it from the depths, using their weird ocean magic. Yeah, it's true. It absolutely rips, though. It's a cool island. You get to go there. They got pina coladas on tap. You gotta check it out sometime. I'm spring breaking there. You gotta come, Your Highness. This is terrible news. That island is of immense strategic importance. We can't let it fall into Salish hands. Alright, okay. Ooh, I can't veto anything else. Alright. Oh, man. I don't want to pay a wizard. I don't want to pay a wizard. I mean, it is kind of interesting. What if I fall in love with a fish person? I'm gonna say that this is my choice, but obviously it's not up to me. Obviously it's not up to me, and it seems like everyone wants me to go seduce a fish person. Kind of looking like... Incredible. Incredible. Folks, we're gonna have a fish baby. You're right, Ryan Sonora. This has always been my dream, huh? Thank you also, Electric Claire, for subscribing. Thank you, Arch1v3. You're right. You're absolutely right. Here I go. Here I go to seduce the Vinfolk Prince. Capital idea. You want me to sleep with the fishes? I'll admit it. A silence falls over the council. The nobles glance at each other, coughing and adjusted their collars. Hey, suddenly it makes so much more sense why you've just been talking about The Shape of Water for the past 7 years. You keep saying, hey, have you guys watched The Shape of Water? Yes, Your Highness, you made us all watch it! You made us all sit down and watch it together! Of course we've seen The Shape of Water! It all makes sense now! Yeah, very well. I'll seduce the sexy, sexy fish man. Whoo! Let's do it! We admire your sacrifice, Your Holiness. Incredible. Incredible. Your Chancellor has heard of magic reeds that allow the bear to breathe underwater, but such a thing will take weeks to track down. At least that gives you time to prepare for your underwater visit, and to buy some underwaterproof roses. You're right, Rambler. Whew, okay, let's end this season. What are we working with here? In a distant fortress, amidst the dark and foreboding forests, a small squat castle stands watch over the Marcher border. There at the end of the kingdom, a plot is hatching. Look here, our first shipment from Kurth. Naylor! Incredible, may I see inside. King lady! Careful with that torch, you fool, you'll blow us to smithereens! So this is the fabled black powder. Incredibly powerful, but we'll need much, much more to put you on the throne. Oh, you gotta raise your trade to 5 or more in 4 seasons. Alright. Oh! I may collect a common tax or target a specific region. Okay. They will increase their defiance stat and decrease the noble wealth. Okay. Alright, who's got... You know what? I'm sorry. You guys are buying You're buying a bunch of gunpowder. I can't have that. I'm sorry. I gotta take that. It's just a fact. Oh, eligible options! Please tell me fish person is one of them. I found 3 potential matches for you. 1 eligible young candidate from each of the kingdom's 3 regions. Choose wisely. You'll be securing a powerful alliance. What if I want to marry a fish person? That's a decision that can wait until after you've seen them, isn't it? Alright, who are the options? Alright. I don't even get to meet them? There's no time just for sentiment. You just need a match that benefits your station and suits your political needs. Alright. Oh! Vostok, the eldest heir of the Eastern Captain Youngblood dynasty. Ooh, Captain Youngblood's dynasty. That's pretty great. The artist looks so severe. Maybe a trick of the light, perhaps. Ooh. Intriguing. Vina, the eldest daughter of the Usur-Ulex lineage. She's reputed to have an ego the size of the sun. But there's nothing wrong with confidence, right? I agree. Not bad at all. Oh, Maximilian, sign of the prestigious Simcow's bloodline. A typical baron, really. Loud and brash and self-absorbed, but mostly well-meaning. Sounds like a laugh! He had a meaningful encounter with a wizard a few years ago. Now he spends most of his time brewing strange potions. Also got into a fight with his local bishop a couple of years back. Gave him a bloody nose. Interesting. It's possible, Damaratus. Okay. A lifelong alliance. Alright. I have made my decision. I'm going to take, Vina! Or should I refuse? Should I refuse and choose fish? I'll refuse and choose fish! I've fallen in love with the fish! Yes, I am choosing to not get married. My heart belongs to another, a low-born commoner that is also a fish! Yeah, let's do it. A commoner? Is that who you've been sneaking out of the palace to meet? The nobles will not be pleased, so I'm sure the common folk will swoon over it. Alright, we got some big changes right there. Gotta say, I don't love how the grandees of the south don't like what I'm doing. Not a big fan of that. Visiting the Finfolk! I should have done this first. Okay, the Finfolk sent a stagecoach made from a giant clam. Pulled by seahorses, you equip your magic-breathing reed and hop inside. The clam carriage plunges back beneath the waves, and you are whisked down into the murky depths. A few hours later, you arrive at an undersea citadel of kelp-woven huts. The prince meets you at a grand table formed of knotted coral. Tiny Finfolk spawnlings swim around your legs as you sit. Greetings, your majesty. He's hot! Oh, he's hot! Thank God! Woo! We are honored to have such a prestigious visitor. This place is amazing. It's tough, Rambler. Thank you, a pest friends. A whale passes overhead, momentarily dousing you in shadow. So you're here to discuss my betrothal to Archduke Shomo and the island I'm giving to him as a dowry? Whoops, I just dropped a big bag of pearls! Ooh, interesting, I could cause a war. I don't want to do that. More like fine folk, am I right? Wooga! Your clumsy attempt at seduction is beneath the dignity of your office. I am to be married soon, remember? I have no more time for your foolish games. Goodbye! I whiffed it! I shouldn't have said awooga! I'm thinking back, and I'm realizing that awooga was the wrong option! Ah, shoot! Ah, dang it! My awooga! He took it as irony, but no! It was 100% true awooga! Now I'm not gonna get married to anyone! Ah. We just talked. Nothing spicy. Thank you, Molo Caramolo, for subscribing. Well, that's a relief. Ah, man. Most unfortunate, Your Majesty. The wedding will go ahead after all. At least you tried. Ah, man. I whiffed it so hard. I lost my only chance at love because I turned down all of my other options. Baron Warzy 2 strides into the council chambers, distraught, waving a dead rat by its tail. The fields and barns of the March are overrun by vermin, and we've no more poison for these horrible things. We can't cope anymore. Alright, what are we gonna do? No. That's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted. Oh, it's a little too... There we go. The one I wanted was the cats. Obviously. I want this to be a little old lady who swallowed a flea situation. Whew! What's it gonna be? Okay. Oh. Oh boy. I mean, I could have said take that rat and go. The march can handle this alone, and that might have caused some issues with the farming, but I don't know. Thank you, by the way, Bread Broker, for resubbing, and thank you, Dadelphius Virginiana, for cheering. Whew! Alright, folks. Seems like we are sending some cats. Hell yeah. Yeah! I can't thank you enough, my liege. Send a caravan of cats! Uh-oh, uh-oh! By the time they reach their destination, they're both hungry and very angry. The perfect rat-catching mindset. What happens? Ah, dang it! Ah, no! Ah, shoot! Thank you, industry-based. But despite a promising start, the cats prefer lazing around in the sun to actually catching vermin. The Baron laments the foolishness of the council. Ah, shoot, I'm flubbing it. Ah, I'm flubbing it right now, I gotta say. Everything's going poorly right now. Everything's going so bad right now, I gotta adopt a law. Okay, what do I gotta do? Ooh, interesting, I'm gonna get swing votes. I'm gonna get swing votes so that way people can change their votes. Maybe that'll help. I'm making ranked choice voting. I'm making ranked choice voting. Alright, let's go to the Night of the Seven Pyres. I want to see that at least. It's not long until the Night of the Seven Pyres. As you journey south, the sun beats down like a hammer. Grande Surfendorf meets you at the gates of the city of Meirona. Glad you can make it, Your Majesty. It's a beautiful place you have here. The whole city is excited to have you here, Your Majesty. The citizens cannot wait to see your pyre burn. You will provide surrounding entertainment and arrange the event's spectacular climax. But first, which of the deposed gods' effigies do you want to be responsible for burning? What if I burned the drowned lady? Because I'm just so sad about the fish folk. What if I'm just so sad about the fish situation? It's everyone else is like having a great time, and you just see the king sitting next to the pyre being like, oh, I whiffed it. I said awooga. I said awooga, and they didn't like the awooga. An excellent decision, Your Majesty. Traditionally, the third god's effigy is over 50 feet high and burned in the harbor on a platform above the waves. What kind of entertainers will you be hiring to surround your pyre? To impress spectators? Clowns! Clowns! Oh, I think it's clowns time! I must admit, Your Majesty, the things horrify me. But it is your decision. You'll need more than that to draw a crowd, however. Who else? Sure, I'll do fire dancers. Fire, and clowns. Fire and clowns. Seems great. A wonderful choice, Your Majesty. The fire dancers of the south are famed throughout the kingdom. Anyone else? That's all. That's all I want right now. Just fire dancing and clowns. That's it. Exactly right, Sonura. Your work is not done, Your Majesty. You must decide on the pyre's spectacular climax. Sometimes we go with fireworks, but those are expensive. The black powder must be sourced all the way from Kurth. A less exciting alternative is to topple the effigy over like a falling tree. We will fill the effigy with an obscene amount of fireworks! Who cares about my money? I don't! It's not my job! Thank you, Rambler. Whew. Wonderful, Your Majesty. The pyre will culminate in a stupendous fireworks display unlike the world has seen before. I will make the arrangements at once. I can't wait! Alright, it's upon us. Everything's going well so far. The effigy of the third god towers over the lapping waves. A 50-foot woman with an expression of woe. As it bursts into flames, out come your fire dancers and clowns. The clowns honk and squeak. The fire dancers sway alluringly, spinning their flaming torches. The crowd applauds, delighted by the sheer spectacle. Oh, it detonates. The dark sky is filled with bangs and whistles in 1,000 colors. The ships look distinctly flammable. Uh-oh. Oh, phew. Okay, good. No stray sparks catch anything alight, thank the stars. He didn't want to be known as the king who burned down Mera. Next day, you wait anxiously to hear how the South reacted to your fiery display. Yes! Yes, 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 yes! Oh! Have you ever thrown such a bangin' party that an entire nation is like, you know what? Actually, you kind of rule. Actually, we were defying you, but like, you kind of rule, man. Oh, that's fantastic. Oh, that's fantastic. I love this. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That was we got you guys love faith though down there, which is a shame. Always a pleasure to serve my people. Come down for the night of the 7 pyres. Whew. Oh, I gotta go to the wedding. I gotta go to the wedding and watch it happen. Oh man. Surely there's a way we can turn this to our advantage. We must forge an alliance with Saul. They have fast ships and this new island outpost. Control over most of the Ghost Sea. Or you could publicly object to this blasphemous. He's not a fish. He's a fin folk. And maybe a fine folk, a wooga. This is a matter for the council, I believe. Ah, shoot. Ah, shoot! Okay, you know what? I would like this one, personally. Personally, I would like this one. I'll just let you all know that. Or maybe I'll do swing votes. You know what? It's all getting close to the end of the day. Let's do a swing vote just to see what happens. I just want to see what happens with swing votes. Oh, yeah, I'm really upset, industry-based, that they didn't give that an option. To do more awoogas. To go and do more awoogas at the fish folk. At the fin folk. Okay. Okay. Oh, but you can change your votes, I see. So the people in B could change their votes right now. Those who have realized that B is losing, you could throw in for somebody else. Whew! 0 seconds remaining. Oh, it's still swapping. It's still swapping. I'm gonna give you another couple seconds. 3, 2, 1. We're done. Voting is closed. We're seeking an alliance with Saul. Well, the council's spoken. Good luck, your holiness. Alright. Ooh. Hey, lacking a spouse, you've chosen the Chancellor as your +1. He's just my wingman. I do love weddings, though I always end up in the flood of tears. At last, the new island crests the horizon. It's an empty little rock devoid of vegetation, with no buildings except a marquee and a hastily constructed Church of the Ninth. But it's packed with people, mostly minor nobles of Saul, who welcome you with cheers and bows. You file into the church. As the ceremony begins, the Fin folk prince walks down the aisle, while the Archduke of Saul waits with clasped hands. I have to do it. I have to do it! I have to do it! I'm sorry, I have to do it! I object! No! I'm doing this while weeping. I object! I love one of those guys so much! I love him so much! Let me marry! Let me marry the Fin folk, please! Awooga! Oh man, everyone hated that. Oh, everyone hated that. The thing is, it's not a rumor, it's the truth. It's not a rumor. It's just 100% the truth. And it's very clear, because while I was objecting, I said, I'm disrupting this wedding, not because I think it's bad, but because I love you! The High Inquisitor is ecstatic. Ah, man, we raised the faith, huh? Oh, we raised the faith. Whew. Ah, your trade has gone down, that's interesting. And your wealth has decreased, interesting. Oh, interesting. Oh, dang. Oh, dang, we got a lot of things happening right here. Ah, isn't likely to let your disruption of his wedding go unanswered. Oh, we're about to get into a big fight. Oh, we sure are. Folks, I think we're gonna pause here, but this game is so fun. Maybe I'll play it, maybe I'll play it off normal schedule, just because I really like this game. Ooh, I want to finish this round anyway, you know? I just want to see what's up. This is good. This is a fun game. This is a fun game. Can I quit? Will it come back? I think I will. I'm testing really quickly. Thank you, the great Suzo. I agree. Okay, good. I can complete. All right. Great. I can continue a game. That's fantastic. Dynasty events, which will continue the story of previous events. Ooh. All right. Very fun. Okay, that's good. All right. Well, originally I was gonna say let's figure out the next game to play, but I think maybe we'll just play this again on Monday. Yeah, I was gonna say so too, Ryan. I feel like let's just keep playing it on Monday. How does that sound? I just want to see where this goes. I want to finish at least one game of this. I want to see how it goes, okay? And then after that, we can figure out what the next game is. But this is really fun, so... Alright, this is great. Let's do some pull-ups, shall we? Let's do some pull-ups. Whew! Thank you, Rambler, for saying your vote is awooga. Alright, let's do it. Let's do it. I'm doing it. How many pull-ups can I do today? I hope 15. Let's try. 1, 2, although I didn't, my shoulder's better. 3, 4, 5. Still haven't done too many of these this week. 6, 7. Oh, come on. 8. Whew, 9. Ooh, I'm tired. 10. Come on. Oh my god. Oh. You know what? I'm just gonna say I can do 10 today. I'm just gonna say I can do 10 today. I'll accept the loss. Oh, it's rough. But that's what it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh my god. Whew. Absolutely getting scrambled right now. I'm very tired, but I'm gonna do blue chin-ups. How does that sound? Let's give it a try. 1, 2, 3, whoo, 4. Oh my god. I'm so tired. I'm so tired. 5. All right. At least I did the 5. Let's do the twists. Let's keep it moving, shall we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, final pull-ups. Can I do them with red? I hope so. Woo! 1, 2, 3. Oh, I'm doing a bad job today. Sometimes that's how it is. 4. Come on. 5. Oh. Terrible form. But that's alright, it's Friday. We made it through. Here, let me go back and actually put in that I only did 10 today. I think it's worth it to make sure I remember that I have bad days. Whew. Alright. Good. Oh. Folks, thank you so much for joining me. I hope you all have a lovely weekend. I'll see you all on Monday, where we are going to continue this specific game of King in the Castle. I can't wait to see where it goes. It's a very fun game. I will catch you. Also, it's only $5, by the way. It's, you know, good to know. $5 would be great for party games and stuff, even if you don't have a huge Twitch chat of folks voting for you to marry a fish person. But I will catch you all soon. Have a lovely weekend. See you later. Goodbye.